You asked me a week ago. You said, who are the best teams in the ACC? You asked me what you're asking me right now. What is the ACC?
Yeah.
Dissect this,
Tate
explain
explains
this.
the ACC.
Yeah, and I did, and I looked at it, and I said, the best team is State. And I said NC State. But the answer, the best team is State. And it could be Florida State, it can be NC State, it can be Virginia Tech, which is the state school in Virginia in my mind. So those three teams are the best that you have in the ACC.
Okay.
Virginia Tech is probably the scrappiest team. If I was, in March, I would not want to play them as a 4 or 5 seed, right? If you're a 1 seed, you don't want to play Virginia Tech. They have Cohn, they have Visa Beatty, all these guys, and Mike Young is a really good coach. And I think that you and I kind of joked about him being Mr. November. He's actually legitimate, and we saw him at Maui last year. So Virginia Tech, give them their kudos. Leonard Hamilton is a great guy, and I want to just express that and say that as many times as possible because I love Leonard so much. He's the best, and he's number one in all of our hearts, And Florida State has the package to be a great team, but they also are Florida State with Leonard Hamilton. So Elite Eight is probably where we're going to see them peak out at. So Elite Eight seems really good for Florida State. And I would say if the Elite Eight is as far as an ACC team goes, I could see Florida State and Virginia being those two teams. So those would be my picks. Clemson could be a Sweet 16 team. I could see NC State being a Sweet 16 team. I'm not going to die on that. Virginia Tech could be a Sweet 16
We've reached
team.
that point this season, by the way, where we're just theoretically throwing out how far teams can go.
Can go. They don't have a Final Four team. I think I mentioned Louisville last week. I like Louisville, but not that much. They're not as one of the top teams that I'm really focusing in on. So kind of just knock them back a tier.
Let me put it.
Clemson's still up there.
Let me put
I'm not done with Clemson.
Let's make this a recurring thing too, because I asked you this question last time we did this, and we'll just do this with an update. I'm returning from the future. In the future, there was only one ACC team that made the Final Four, but surprisingly, the ACC did have a Final Four team.
Virginia.
Who was that team?
Virginia.
It was Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the answer too.
Yeah.
But they're not the best team in the ACC.
But they're not the best team. No, absolutely not. Exactly. I have to see it first, and it has to hit me in the face. It has to be washed over. Tony Bennett basketball to finally buy in. But, they're the team that I see in the Final Four. If you have to close your eyes, visualize it. I see the V. I see Virginia. I see Tony Bennett. And I see all the Virginia fans saying back-to-back Final Fours to me. And I'm like, we didn't have a tournament last year.
Dude, you were so excited to hate Virginia this year.
I do hate Virginia.
Yeah.
Why do you think I said they're not the best team? I will not give them that. The scariest team in the ACC, though, North Carolina. I think you do not want to play them right now. Lost by 7 to the hottest team in the ACC, Florida State. I can't even say it with a straight face.
Lost by.
Tough year.